My name is Annette Bieniusa. I'm a researcher and lecturer at University of Kaiserslautern, which is in southwest Germany. And yeah, my research and work has mainly been around programming distributed systems, what kind of abstractions are useful in that context, what kind of algorithms and data structures emerge there as natural fit for a distributed environment. In my teaching, I also teach how to program distributed systems, how to verify that they're correct, and how to build them. Building them at scale is a art by itself. There's a lot of engineering involved, but also a lot of clever ideas and thoughts that originated over decades of research topics in distributed and concurrent programming. At the moment, I'm a lecturer and researcher. We have here a team of few PhD students that do research on different topics related to programming languages, to distributed systems, working on workflow systems, working on type systems. We do a lot of teaching and development around Erlang and Elixir, so the Beam languages that most people use right now. There's also a lot of different other languages currently emerging, so that's exciting to be at this stage in the Erlang community. One of the many roles I kind of take in my job at a university is also the stewardship of Antidote, how to organize the development as an open source project, how to interact with the international team of contributors, and how to make it faster, nicer, better, more correct. I got in contact with the Vaxine team by James, and he was very enthusiastic about the work that we are doing, especially around Antidote, the database that we have developed with some European projects and partners over the years, and was helping in the background while accumulating the team. And I'm very excited because I think we got a very interesting collection and team of engineers with very different backgrounds, very diverse opinions and experiences. And the team itself is very nice. A bunch of people I very much enjoy interacting with them. We try to put as little of distance as possible between us, even though we are working in a distributed manner. We have lots of interaction points. We have had a very lovely kickoff meeting in Munich where we met face-to-face for the first time, at least for most of us. And yeah, it's very exciting to be in such a diverse and fun team. So I had computer science in high school as a subject, as a real study subject. And I liked it so much that I started writing software to be sold when I was around 17, 18. This was the first software I really made money with and would be the last one for a long while. It was a Delphi program that helped people learn Latin vocabulary. The story behind this is that my Latin teacher found it very fascinating what we were doing in our computer science course. And he suggested that as a project to me. And when it was ready, he put me in contact with an editor that was giving out Latin books for students. So they were editing books for students. And they decided to put this in their portfolio. So it was advertised in their leaflets when they were selling products around their school books. And the way it was sold is actually, I put it on little floppy disks and was sending it around Germany. So it was really going via mail, stamped as floppy disks. Yeah, good old times. I still have them lying around somewhere, I think. Computers were kind of fascinating. I'm probably not a typical kind of hacker, because I had a wonderful computer science teacher who was very strict on exposing us to programming in a very principled way. And I think this kind of stuck with me. What I do for fun is reading quite a bit, many sci-fi books. It's very entertaining to dream yourself off into a world where everything is very different from what we experience nowadays, I think, in the real world. I have family. I enjoy, of course, spending time with my family, with my kids. Having them explore technology is also a very nice way to pass time and to have fun together. Yeah, so my son, for example, loves building robots. So we have a little robot cat up there that can meow and do stuff. And we have a lot of neighboring kids coming over and playing with our robots and toys. So I rediscovered a book now reading with my kids that I used to read when I was a kid. It's called Momo. It's by a German author called Michael Ende, who wrote quite a few very influential youth and kids books for the German audience. I think they're also translated in English and many other languages. And what this book is about is there's a little girl that has a lot of time for her friends. Yeah, so she spends time with her friends. She's living in a theater all by herself as an orphan and in a little city. And at some point in the city, a few gray men turn up. And what they actually do is they suck out people's time. Yeah, so they live off people's time, and they set incentives for people to work faster and accelerate their life such that everything becomes better. At least that's what they're trying to get over as the story. But in essence, what they're doing is they make everybody's life more miserable. And I think it's a kind of a difficult book for kids because I'm not sure, and at least I hope that most kids nowadays don't have the problem that they are pressured so much that they don't have free time for play and just spending time with friends, hanging out with them. But as an adult, this very much resonates, right? We try to optimize ourselves. We try to become faster and faster and faster. But in the end, does our life really become better? I don't know. So if you want to think a bit about how you want to optimize yourself and spend your time and what your values are, this might be a good starting point to get into thinking. I really like computers being fast, databases being fast, but we should have, as humans, then enough time to have also real life interactions and spend quality time with our friends.